Sammy woke up to the soft glow of morning sunlight sneaking through his curtains. A little shiver of excitement ran down his back. Christmas was getting closer. He could practically feel it sparkling in the air. He hopped out of bed, grabbed his fuzzy socks, and shuffled into the hallway, calling out, "Grandpa? You awake?" Grandpa was already in the living room, stirring a cup of hot cocoa. The twinkling lights on the window reflected in his glasses as he smiled at Sammy. "Good morning, buddy. Want some cocoa?" "You know I do," Sammy said, climbing onto the couch. The blanket was still warm, and he wrapped himself in it like a burrito. Grandpa chuckled. "Well, someone's cozy today." Sammy grinned, sipping his cocoa. "Grandpa, I've been thinking. Everyone keeps talking about the Christmas spirit. But what is it? Is it a real thing? Like, something you can actually see?" Grandpa leaned back, tapping his fingers lightly on his mug. Well, you can see it. But not the way you're thinking." Sammy's eyes widened. "Huh? What do you mean?" Grandpa motioned toward the window. Outside, a little girl from the neighborhood struggled to pull a heavy sled full of groceries up the snowy sidewalk. Her mittens were wet, and she looked tired. "Watch," Grandpa whispered. Without saying a word, a man from across the street jogged over. He smiled at the girl, lifted the sled handle, and pulled it up the hill for her. She looked so relieved. The man ruffled her hat gently before heading back to his house. Sammy blinked. "Whoa, that was nice." "That," Grandpa said softly, "is the Christmas spirit. It shows up in kindness." Sammy thought about that while the last swirl of cocoa melted on his tongue. "So, it's not like a ghost or something. It's just people being nice." "It's more than that," Grandpa replied. "It's when people do good things without being asked. When they give a little extra love. That's when the Christmas spirit shows up." Sammy nodded slowly. "Okay, but I still wish I could really see it. You know, like for real." Grandpa smiled in that gentle, wise way he always did. "Well, maybe today's your lucky day." Later that afternoon, snowflakes danced down from the sky, soft, fluffy ones that made the world look magical. Sammy tugged on his boots and coat. "Grandpa, can we go outside?" "Lead the way," Grandpa said, buttoning his cardigan. Outside, everything felt quiet but sparkly, like the snow was whispering secrets. Sammy scooped up a handful of snow and tossed it into the air. It glittered in the sunlight. Then something strange happened. A soft glow floated past him, quick but gentle, like a tiny firefly made of gold. Sammy gasped. "Grandpa, did you see that?" Grandpa raised his eyebrows. What did you see, buddy?" "It looked like light. Like a little sparkle thingy." Just then, another warm glow drifted past, flickering softly. It wasn't scary. It was warm and kind, and almost alive. Sammy took a step toward it. Whoa! The tiny light hovered near him, bobbing in the air like it was trying to get his attention. Then it drifted toward a snowman someone had built on the sidewalk. The snowman had a broken stick for an arm and a crooked face, like it needed help. Sammy walked over. "You want me to fix him?" The glowing light shimmered brighter, almost like it was nodding. Sammy grabbed 2 new sticks, fixed the snowman's arms, straightened the carrot nose, and patched up the snow on his head. When he stepped back, the snowman looked proud and happy. The little golden light circled around Sammy once, sparkling like a tiny bell. Then poof, it drifted away and faded into the snowy air. Sammy's heart felt warm, like he'd swallowed a cup of cocoa. "Grandpa, was that the Christmas spirit?" Grandpa knelt beside him. "Well, sometimes when your heart is open, you get to see little bits of it." Sammy whispered, "That was awesome." Grandpa put a hand on his shoulder. "I think the Christmas spirit showed itself to you, because you were ready to do something kind." Sammy smiled proudly. "I want to do more." And he did. The rest of the day, Sammy helped shovel snow for neighbors, carried packages for an elderly lady, and even shared his candy canes with the kids next door. Every time he did something kind, he felt that warm glow inside him again. Maybe not floating in the air, but glowing in his chest like a little golden lantern. That night, as Grandpa tucked him into bed, Sammy whispered, "Grandpa, I think I get it now." "What's that, buddy?" "The Christmas spirit. It's not something you chase. It comes when you're doing the good stuff." Grandpa smiled. "Exactly." Sammy snuggled under his blankets as the snow fell softly outside. Just before he closed his eyes, he could have sworn he saw a tiny golden sparkle float across his window, as if the Christmas spirit was saying good night.